Reunion. Hello, y'all. I was selling crack on a private jet up in the hell and back. But no confusion, this a reunion. Hello, y'all. Welcome back. Get murder here. He counting money. He said, "Can man, the hell with rap." I'm only here to shit on niggas and piss on bitches. Welcome, ass. I bought jewelry and bikes, nigga. Black Benzes and white Vigors. Now I'm out here and I'm looking for more chandeliers and light fixtures. Nah. I don't like niggas, what's wrong with me? I'm a hype nigga, but this 44 turn to Michael Jordan. I look and say, take flight, nigga.
Welcome back to It Is What It Is. This episode is sponsored by Underdog. The app is an easy way to make some cash just by making picks on your favorite players. Underdog is available in more than 30 states, including California, Texas, and New York, just to name a few. Make sure to support the show by hitting the link in the bio and downloading the Underdog app. Use code MACECAM or STAT to get up to $1,000 in bonus cash with your first deposit and a free pick. I'm Treasure Wilson, aka Stat Baby, along with your hosts Mace and Cam.
Killa, what's good, man?
What's good, man? How you doing today?
Chilling, man. What you do yesterday, man?
Nothing. Just hung out. My son came in town. I ain't really do too much. This weekend I got a party though.
Okay.
Oh, yeah, throwing a party without me?
No, you could come. I don't know if you could relate it. It's at the strip club. Can you relate? You coming?
I gotta live through you.
Yeah, you more than welcome. No Super Bowl / strip club. You more than welcome to come. I don't know if that's up your alley, but you more than welcome, man.
Yeah. Question answered. Hey, got it there. Okay, so the Mavs got a lot more motion going on. So the Sixers are actually trading Caleb Martin to the Mavs for Quentin Grimes and Sixers' own 2025 second-round pick. Mace, what do you think of this new move for the Mavs? We got a lot going on.
Who is the player again?
Yeah, the Sixers are trading Caleb Martin.
I'm not sure who is that.
I mean,
That's your guy?
no, but he's good.
He's a rookie?
He's good. No, he's not a rookie. He's a little bit older, but
He's not?
yeah.
I don't know what you're talking about. I don't really pay attention to people like that.
So to your point, it doesn't faze you.
I don't know what's the big deal.
That's fair. Cam, what do you think?
I concur.
Nah, let me look up who
He averaged 9 points, 4 rebounds, 2 assists. I don't know.
Why are you bringing that up?
That's
That nigga averaged 9 points.
Basically, moral of the story, Mavs are still getting more players, which we knew more changes were going to happen. But
Who'd
what
they get rid of?
Quentin Grimes.
Niggas just doing shit to do shit at this point, to tell the truth. I mean, of course they doing what's best for the organization, but I don't see the significance of this trade. I can't sit there and say what Nico Harrison is doing or Michael Finley's doing. They know way better than me, and I'm pretty sure the Mavs scouting report, the scouts out there looking at other teams, they know what they're doing, but I don't know. To be honest with you, I haven't really been paying attention to Philly maybe the last month or so because Tyrese Maxey is back, but outside of Tyrese Maxey, we don't have a consistent Paul George. We don't know when Joel Embiid is playing. The Sixers aren't really on my radar. Being that football season is almost over, every team in the NBA outside the Wizards are going to be on my radar. See Chris Middleton, they went to the Wizards. They did them dirty.
Yeah, that's wild.
That's wild. You go from a playoff team to
The Wizards? Who they traded them for?
Kyle Kuzma and somebody else. That could probably pull it up. But
That's actually good for Milwaukee.
thing about it is, I'm saying for Milwaukee, I'm talking about from a personal standpoint, if you're Chris Middleton, that shit gotta suck, B. You always went from a playoff team to a team that's 6-40 right now. They might be the only team that's eliminated from the playoffs currently before the All-Star game. They're like 7-39 or some crazy shit. But go ahead, Stat.
Yeah. Just to confirm, so the Bucks are close to trading Chris Middleton to the Wizards in exchange for Kuzma, which is
Yeah, and
crazy
shout
in my
out to
opinion.
Martin. I didn't know the guy, but, I don't want people to think I'm just dragging niggas. I don't do that.
Well, then you be lying.
Huh?
Then you're lying to the audience, to be honest with you. If you don't know the nigga, you don't know the nigga. So you gonna lie now? Act like you know him?
Yeah, you're right. I take it back.
You don't know the nigga. After Stat,
You got to do more. Pause. If you want niggas to know your name, you gotta perform a little
when
better.
Stat sent me the topics today, I did my homework on it. topics for the day, and I seen a nigga. All I remember is him just running up the court. I don't know him for no layups and nothing spectacular. And you look at him and be like, yeah, he do be running up and down the court. That's all I can take from it. But good luck. The Mavericks, to me, are in a better situation than the Sixers. So congratulations to him, and maybe he'll prosper from there.
Okay. Quick question, Cam. Do you feel like you like surprises, yes or no?
No.
No?
Mase said a surprise is not consensual.
It's not consensual? I feel like, what if it's a good surprise?
Good to you may not be good to me.
Okay, well, this is up for you to decide because I have a little surprise if you guys want to open the door.
Oh, shit.
Whoa.
Okay.
Birthday to you.
Okay.
Happy birthday to you.
Okay. Oh, thank you.
Oh.
They got church there. I was like, what the fuck? Oh, thank you.
And here you go.
Oh, thank you so much. Yo, Stat, thank you so much. I really, really appreciate this.
It's like
Stat.
you're so hard to surprise, and I was like, bruh. You guys can put it right here.
You know
Thank
what's crazy? Is nobody's gonna think this is genuine because they got on
I
you
said
today.
that. That's why I was like, dang. Thank you guys.
Y'all don't come with this? That's the real surprise, Stat, if you would have got them.
That can be discussed after.
Yeah, you would have got them to stay.
That can be discussed
that would have
after.
killed it.
No, they're staying the whole
And
show.
if these would have been real hundreds. But beggars can't be choosers.
This is why they're staying after.
Ooh, good
That's
sister.
all I gotta say.
Oh,
so,
man. Thank you. Thank you, Stat.
You're welcome. You're welcome.
Thank you, man.
That was good. Steph.
I was like, how do I ease into this? Yeah, that was the best. That was
But thank you. I appreciate
fair.
it. This is very, very good. Thank you very much, Stat. We don't do Andre.
Guys, I'm learning.
You don't do Andre, but
More
you're
learning.
learning. You're learning, man. Don't worry about it. It's the thought that counts, man. So for next season,
I'm learning something every season.
Yeah.
And y'all see the little.
this is very much appreciated.
You're
Thank
welcome.
you. But the
Of course.
audience was definitely on you. I was like, damn.
And I was like,
What
oh, yeah,
is this?
It's a cake.
Okay, that's what I'm feeling.
It's buttercream vanilla. So
feels
we have
cakeish.
plates,
Pause.
we have forks.
Oh, thank you
Everybody
so
can
much.
eat some.
Now, let me stop touching it then.
Yeah, like keep touching the whole cake.
Because it looked like a cake, but it still feels like a bag. Thank you so much,
Yeah,
Stat.
it's
I
a
really,
money
really
bag.
appreciate that. Thank
It's
you.
a money bag.
A money
Y'all
bag.
help me get to my money up.
Yeah,
you know,
there you
and I'm
go.
in a good little position.
I like that. man. Thank you so much, Stat. I appreciate
You're
that.
welcome.
Thank you. We're going to leave everything up here, too, for
Fire.
us. Thank
Okay,
you.
of course. So now it was reported the Mavs have actually offered refunds for remaining home games this season to fans who have canceled their season ticket plans after Luka was traded. It's valued at around $2,000. Mase, what are your thoughts on this refund? Do you think it's valid?
I like that idea. I like the idea of getting the money back, especially since it's a new product. You know, when you're looking at this team without Luka, it's definitely, I didn't sign up for this. I paid my money to see Luka. Now Luka is not there. I definitely would need my money back. So I really like this move on Nico's part. But they still got some more explaining to do. But it's a great place to start.
Yeah, I think this was very, very considerate of Dallas, because the thing about it is when confetti still,
It's still falling.
what I really do, like May said, it's very considerate of Dallas. Pardon me. They didn't have to do this because at the end of the day, I know it's a franchise player, but it's just the way the NBA is. Somebody could be here today and not there tomorrow. It's just the way it is. But I thought this was very, very thoughtful. My personal opinion is this was a Mark Cuban call. This is some shit Mark Cuban is saying, and I don't know this for a fact, but this is some shit that Mark Cuban like, nah, we can't do this to people. People signed up for Luka. Nobody would even think Luka was going anywhere. So I do have to give the Dallas Mavericks organization, whether it's general manager, ownership, president, et cetera, those people up in the front office. It's a very considerate thing to do for the fans. Yo, you seen Luka sitting on the Lakers bench?
Yeah.
Yeah, I seen it. Luka had that face like,
Watch
watch.
tonight. Yeah.
Luka definitely had that face like watch, and LeBron was wanting to fuck off last night, bro. I don't know what the fuck LeBron is taking. He should sell that shit. Whatever LeBron is taking, he should actually sell it, because the shape that he's looked in, of course he's always in great shape, but the way he's playing the last, I don't know, 3 weeks even before this trade has been sensational. Last night, let me take a look at, because I know we're not going to talk about that today, but let me look at how much he had last night, and they smacked the Clippers. He had like 20 in the first half or something like that, but LeBron is going to fuck off, and I think this actually motivated him more to be like, if you think you're going to play with me the way you've been playing with people, I'm not the one.
Yeah.
You don't want to poke the bear, or so to speak.
He said he spent $2 million on his body a year.
Yeah, I know, and he needs to sell it. Whatever the fuck the $2 million is, they need to sell the regiment, because he's playing at a high level. He had 26 points last night, but I believe he had like 20 in the first half. It was great to watch. It was a real good game to watch. And they won the Clippers' house and smacked the Clippers. Clippers been playing good, actually. Kawhi was back. Everybody was there. No Luka, no AD. LeBron went to work.
Okay. And then, of course, after this trade, we're just seeing more reactions and responses to it. So Anthony Edwards actually spoke on the trade. He said, "I'm scared. Tim, if you're going to trade me, let me know. When Luka got traded, anybody is able to get traded. At 25, they traded probably the best scorer in the NBA." So first question, do you think Luka is the best scorer in the NBA? And then do you think Anthony Edwards has anything to be worried about?
I think Luka is probably the third best scorer in the NBA. I got probably Anthony Edwards, and then when you think about who else? Joker. I definitely got Joker up there, because he gets a bucket whenever he feels like it. And when it comes to Luka, when you look at what was the second part of the question again?
Yeah, do you think Anthony Edwards has anything to be worried about?
Yes. I think he said it trolling, but one of those jokes where he put it out there for the owner to think about it, and now it's on the owner's brain. Not that he would trade him, but it definitely put it on his mind. What can we do because of this?
Best leading scorer right now this season is Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. He's leading the NBA in scoring, and he looks unstoppable when he's out there. If you ask me who's the best scorer this year, but to be fair, Luka has not played a plethora of games, so we don't know if he would be the leading scorer. But it isn't like he hasn't led the league in scoring before, at least throughout the season. So I'm only giving it to Shai because that's just what the numbers showing. Luka's not playing. Is he scared? Should he be scared? After the other day, everybody should be scared. Mm-hmm. Everybody should be scared. Only person who isn't scared and who's laughing probably, and their agent probably like, yeah, nigga, I need a raise. And we're not going to talk about LeBron because that's a given, but Bradley Beal. If Bradley Beal could have been traded by now, the Phoenix would have made a deal for Bradley Beal. But you just can't send Bradley Beal when you want to send Bradley Beal. This no trade clause is very, very important. And everybody, don't get it wrong. I'm telling you players, just from my years of watching basketball, don't go in there and be like, I want the no trade clause, because they're going to laugh at you and walk away. That's not going to be for everybody. And it's a take it or leave it situation. So it is what it is. But as far as the leading scorer, to me this year is Shai. And as far as should Anthony Davis be scared? I mean, he shouldn't be scared because he's doing well. To me, and from what I'm hearing, it wasn't about Luka's play. It was more about Luka's fuck off attitude, getting drunk, doesn't want to get in shape, etc. And Luka's attitude probably was, I've been killing these niggas and I've been not being in shape. So what's the problem? And he probably been giving the Dallas Mavericks outside the scenes the ass to kiss. The Dallas Mavericks are not the Dallas Cowboys. Everything's not out in the public. Everything's not for everybody to be known. Everybody's not trying to talk to the media. You don't have an owner that's after every game waiting for the media to come talk to them. It's a bunch of different things that the Cowboys and the Mavericks are different at. As we can see with this trade, nobody knew about this trade besides ownership and management, and it didn't even leak to the players. Like Anthony Edwards is saying, well, let me know. You'll know 10 minutes before you're traded. That's what happens. But I don't know if Anthony Edwards is in a bad position, meaning off the court, and just have a great relationship with management. Relationships count. And this is kind of my reason, my thought for the reason Jimmy Butler isn't going yet, because his attitude, and not because of his play. His play is exceptional, especially a team would love to have Jimmy Butler right this very second. But it ends the same way everywhere Jimmy Butler goes. It doesn't end good. It just, he has a pattern of this. And then you have GMs, coaches, star players saying, do I necessarily want to deal with this attitude? It's not just your play, it's your attitude. And then with this Luka situation, that explains it.
Okay. So also with all these trades and trade deadline stuff, so Dennis Schroder actually compared the NBA trade deadline to slavery. He said, it's like modern slavery. It's modern slavery at the end of the day. Everybody can decide where you're going, even if you have a contract. Of course, we make a lot of money and we can feed our families, but at the end of the day, if they say, you're not coming to work tomorrow, you're going over there, they can decide that. They got to change that a little bit. So what do you think about the NBA trade deadline, Mase? And then what do you think of his analogy comparing it to modern day slavery?
I think the trade deadline definitely have people on the edge, like thinking, where am I going? You know, but these are only people that job really ain't secure. I think if you're nervous during this time, you did something worthy of being traded. I don't think everybody's worried about being traded. I would like to really evaluate these trades and the people that feel like being traded and describe it just like relationships. It's like somebody, like Luka, since it's like somebody getting rid of you and you wanted to leave anyway. You know, you wake up and they put you out and you was going to leave her anyway. That's kind of like the relationship. They got rid of Luka and Luka is like, oh, but I'm in L.A.? Word? I bet. You know, I don't think he was mad about it when he thought about L.A. If it was in Indiana or somewhere like that, he would be upset. But when you got Dennis Schroder saying slavery is a bit much, because you got to think about being beat. You got to think about being underpaid, all that type of stuff. Yeah.
What you mean paid? Slaves wasn't getting paid.
Or just
no, you're
right. So that's what I'm saying. That's how I'm trying to figure out, how is it slavery? You're not getting beat. You're not being forced. You can't keep your woman. A nigga could walk up with more money and just take your girl. Maybe that's what he's referring to. Maybe. I don't know. But slavery?
Yeah, slavery's kind of crazy.
Picking cotton?
That's what I was going to say. That was to pay. You get housing, roof over your head, live on a plantation. Look, my opinion on this is what's going on, Murder. You're old enough to know, like I'm old enough to know. With this Luka situation, it's a big deal because it's Luka. Mm-hmm. Like we just talked about possibly Cal Kuzma for Chris Middleton. It's like, all right, well, whatever. But, and what I was about to refer to is that this is the way it used to be, is that you get traded and you can't say nothing. You can't do anything about it. And then probably the last, I would say since 2005 or 2006, whenever Kevin Garnett and Ray Allen went to Boston, and they didn't do it, it wasn't like they forced their way out of a deal. Yeah. That niggas started saying, okay, it takes 3 people to win the championship. And everybody started trying to get 3 players. There's Kevin Durant, I keep saying Kevin Durant, pardon me, Kevin Garnett, Ray Allen, and Paul Pierce stature to win a championship. Kobe came and did it with Paul Gasol. They had Andrew Bynum for one, They figured it out. You know what I'm saying? Even Kobe and Shaq, they won chips. But when that Ray Allen situation with Paul and Kevin Garnett, they say we need 3. And for the last 15, 16, 17 years, players been figuring out how to get to where they want to get. Whether LeBron contract's up, and he said, I'm going to take my talents to Miami. When that contract is up, he says, I'm going to go to
Cleveland.
When that contract is up, I'm going to LA. We done seen James Harden just do whatever the fuck he want to do. That's why Jimmy Butler like, shit working for everybody else. Why the fuck it ain't working for me? Anthony Davis to get to the Lakers. Anthony Davis, at one point when he was with the New Orleans Pelicans, he said, I don't play fourth quarters. For about 15 games. They're like, you don't play fourth quarters, I don't do that. What kind of, he's the franchise player at New Orleans at the time, and he's telling them he doesn't play fourth quarters because he wanted to go to the Lakers. And then he ended up eventually getting to the Lakers. So players have been figuring out how to semi-get to where they want to go, and especially when their contract's up. That's why NBA offered the Supermax to stay with the team you are. That's why, like with Luka, he's going to get $350 million. Being that he's with the Lakers, he's not going to be able to get that because he's not eligible for the Supermax. Yeah. So the NBA started trying to persuade people players with money and say, well, if you stay with the team you're with, you'll get an additional $100 million, $125 million, whatever it is. So that's what's been going on. But Dennis Schroder, this is the way it been, bro. Nigga, because you see this happening with big-time players, everything else, you didn't start the season off with the team you with now, right? No, you didn't. You was in Brooklyn. So I get a player like you like, yo, they shipping me here, you shipping me here. Go back to Germany. You're not from here, then go play with them niggas. You don't like it? Go back home. You ain't even from around here. You don't like it that bad, go play in that league. See how much you make over there. You're over here because you're getting paid. And if you wasn't getting paid, listen, every player in the world wants to play in the NBA. We have the best league in the world as far as basketball concerned.
And he got to watch them comments in Golden State.
Yeah.
Remember Mark Jackson?
Yeah, absolutely. But what I'm saying is every player would love to play home, but the money is not the same at home the way it is in America. You see how the NBA is jumping on this Europe NBA league? Because they're figuring out we got the best players in the world, or at least they think that. Mm-hmm. And we got to figure out how to keep these niggas home. So let's come up with some money to try and be out the NBA. NBA said, no. We setting up shop, NBA Europe. That's what we're doing. Because every player that you could think about after the season is over wants to go home. Joker, he didn't want to stay for the parade, murder. Nigga said, he said, yo, I want to go home, man. What you mean? The nigga, word to everything I love, the nigga was on the podium after they won the chip. They said, the parade, he said 3 days. He said, 3 days? No, I got to go home. I got to get out of here. Nigga's like, nah, bro, you can't get out of here. You got to go home. And this isn't a country thing, but I remember Larry Bird won the championship with Boston. He said, the only place I'd rather be is French Lick, Indiana. And they was like, come on, Larry. You know what I'm saying? Players want to go home. The Greek Freak and his brother TA, you ever notice? Like I asked him on Talk with Flea on my show that comes on Tuesdays and Thursdays after It Is What It Is. Why don't y'all play with the players in the summertime? Because you know how you see LeBron and you see Carmelo and everybody, and they don't fuck with niggas. They go home to do their own thing. Everybody wants to go home. Dennis Schroder, go home. You're not going to go home. Because it's not really slavery. This is what really can happen. Then you're talking about these contracts. You signed the contract. You signed it. Nigga ain't put a gun in your head and say, sign this. This is what comes with your signature. You signed it, and you knew this was a possibility that this could happen.
Yeah, niggas always want to spend the money and then get mad at the contract.
Yeah. You know what I think it is? It's more murder, and I agree with that as well. I think it's more about You said it good, Murder, a few minutes ago. If it was Indiana, nigga be pissed. Yeah. It's about where you're going as well. It's like I said, I know we talked about 2-3 times already. And no disrespect to none of these cities I'm naming, it's just bigger markets and smaller markets. Even though Milwaukee's not the biggest market in the world, Greek Freak makes it attractive. Damian Lillard makes it attractive. Mm-hmm. There's nothing attractive about DC basketball at this particular moment. So going from Milwaukee to DC, you like, might be some more bad bitches out there than, I get no disrespect to the females of Milwaukee. I'm just saying, I know Chocolate City out there, them bitches in DC, all right, you know what I'm saying? But are you there for that? You're not there for that. You're actually there to play basketball. Maybe that's the problem why DC ain't really winning like that.
remember I said that. I said it's too many baddies in D.C. He's not gonna do well.
Used to run through that town.
D.C. was my stop.
Because Philly right after Philly.
D.C.
Yeah, Baltimore.
That whole little DMV.
Yeah, DMV. But on a serious note, you signed the contract, and that you can't do nothing about that. But this isn't nothing new. What's new is that the players are controlling their destiny. That's what's new.
Then
we just bringing it back to what it was. Sorry, Stat.
No, all good. So we actually got some new news regarding Marcus Jordan, and I hate that when we do bring him up, it's always something. But he got arrested under suspicion of a DUI, property damage, possession of cocaine, and resisting arrest without violence. During the search, he's caught on video saying, "Bro, I'm Marcus Jordan, Michael Jordan's son. I'm not doing anything wrong. I'm just trying to get home and I made a wrong turn. And clearly, we'd like to get our car off of the train tracks," because basically his car was planted
Off
in the
the
middle.
train track.
Yeah, it was planted on the tracks where the train was coming. So it's a whole bad
And the train
situation.
was coming.
That's what the officers told them. But
What
they
happened
probably just
is-
told them that. Yeah.
Not to cut you guys off. When the train's approaching and you try to cross, it's some shit, electric shit under there that gets your car stuck. So you better hurry up and get out. Because that's why when them shits go doo, 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 and it comes down, pause. If your car is, if you try to be one of them niggas,
Not supposed to do that.
You're not supposed, you'll get stuck on there. Nigga died like that. Nigga Eddie Griffin, not the comedian, a basketball player. Niggas be trying to beat that shit, pause, and that's dangerous. My bad, Mase. I didn't mean to cut you off, but yeah, that happens.
No, it's crazy because I link all this back to why young niggas don't need to be dating old women, man. They turned Marcus Jordan out, man. We gotta pray for Marcus Jordan, man. Pause. He wasn't doing all this before. The nigga was going to school, playing basketball, running a Nike brand, coming out with new retros. What happened to the retros, my nigga? You come on, man. Sure, he got him on that cocaine up. Pink cocaine. You gotta watch.
You on that pure too.
You gotta watch it.
You know shit pure.
Shout out to Mike. You know, we gonna take it light because it is Mike's son. People sensitive about their son, but like, yo,
Now his son putting himself in that position
he
because
gotta chill out, bro. He really do gotta chill.
you know, and I want you to finish saying what you're saying, but one thing about that shit too is that niggas got to start being they self. You can't be like, I'm Michael Jordan's son. Yo,
Yeah.
just be Marcus Jordan, nigga. Like, yo, stop putting your pops in it. My bad, Mariah, because I
Because
got one son.
if Michael Jordan's son, you ain't supposed to be, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You're not supposed to be doing that, for real. Because you got a legacy to uphold, and when somebody works so hard, that's something I think about. I know you probably think about it too. You work so hard to bring your family name to prominence, and then you got to turn it over to somebody who may not even have any of those ethics to keep that up. Like, you don't know what they're going to do. With all the money you're going to leave them, you don't know what they're going to do.
Let me ask you this. God,
conversation today.
yeah, God forbid, this your son, what's going to happen?
He know not to do that.
Exactly.
Yeah, my son called me from England, from Monaco, anywhere. Like, he knows. Like, I tell him, you don't want me to embarrass you, don't embarrass me. That's how
That's a good. I like that slogan.
Yeah,
That's a
you don't
great
want me to
slogan.
be on the internet wilding. He'd be like, yo, Dad, chill out. I'm trying to run for this, or I'm trying to run for that.
Yeah, I like
I
that
said, if you're
slogan.
going to run for governor or mayor, I can't be out here wilding with Killa.
Yeah, I dig it. They see
That's why I'm trying to. I'm just letting you know. That's why I'm trying to.
No,
Go a
listen.
little political.
Listen, I'm not knocking them because I remember speaking to your son and I think I shout out to Adidas with Cool Now. He said, Cam, you had a problem with Nike, you had a problem with Adidas. What sneakers are you going to wear?
He thinks he knows it all.
I said, we go Balenciaga. we gonna get some sneakers on. But shout out to Nike and Adidas. Everything is cool.
Yeah.
Man. Before I say something else,
But yeah, Marcus, he can't be messing that legacy up. You don't even hear about the other son.
right. And then let me ask you
'Cause
something.
he probably don't date older women.
What I was going to ask you is pertaining to that. Jalen Green is balling. I know, yo, Jalen
You
Green.
got to get the right cougar, you know. You go in the zoo, you got to get the right cougar. Sorry, son. See, I'm a work in progress.
I'm about to say that too. I'm about to say your facial expressions giving up half the time.
Yeah, you got to get the right one. He got Dre, whatever Dre got, it works.
So how do you find the right one?
Whatever Amber Rose got works. It's certain ones that you get with, they just make you better. She's making them better.
What about Erykah Badu?
You got to run from Erica.
Yeah, I told her I don't want her in my session. I don't know what's in that pussy. That pussy dangerous. You know why? Because niggas
go crazy.
Niggas don't just change. Niggas start wearing dashiki bell bottoms and tie dye and shit. It ain't just
blowing
like
gray socks over their jeans. Niggas wild out.
Crazy. I remember, no disrespect, because Andre 3000 my guy. And I love you. Big fan of Andre 3000, one of the best rappers ever. But I seen him in the airport one time waiting for his son. I was like, Dre, what's up? He's like, nah, I'm picking my son up, getting back on the flight. And he had shoulder pads on. It wasn't nobody, no cameras, no nothing. He just had shoulder pads on, you know. I don't believe in voodoo, but if it's any voodoo in the world, it's in her pussy. Definitely. Whatever's in her pussy is definitely voodoo, because niggas just don't go crazy. They change their whole appearance.
And that seemed like everybody, though. Everybody.
That's what I'm saying.
Not just a few niggas.
Yeah,
everybody.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Niggas, so I was in the Hit Factory one time. They said Erykah Badu in here in a different studio. I just packed the whole shit up and came back another day. I don't even want to slip up by accident with that pussy, man. Because I know me. You gotta know yourself.
That's crazy, because that's the truth. One time she was at a concert, everybody like, yo, Erykah Badu want to say hi. Niggas just started running down the hallway.
Yeah, you gotta stay away. It's dangerous, because you know why? She got the secret fatty, too. Because she don't wear tight shit, but then when you see her, you like, oh, shit, tight fat. Sorry, we just talking.
Shout out to Erykah Badu.
Yeah, shout out to Erykah Badu. Marcus Jordan.
Right.
Yeah, my bad.
That's the show, Stat.
I know,
Listen,
but, you know.
Marcus Jordan is an embarrassment to the Jordan family. And like you said, Murder, I'm so blessed to have the son that I got. My son get mad at me half the time at the shit I do. He be like, yo, bro, like, why? He be pissed. But I respect that he's not doing what I do, and he's getting money doing something totally different from what I came up doing. But Marcus Jordan is a complete embarrassment, because when we hear about Marcus Jordan, it's only cocaine and shit like this. It's that ass. It's nothing. And the last 3 times cocaine's involved. Don't they got him on a tape sniffing cocaine shit?
Yeah, they do.
That's what I'm talking about. It's a lot of cocaine with Marcus Jordan. It's not just Marcus Jordan. It's Marcus Jordan cocaine. And I don't even see him with Larissa Pippen lately. I don't know if they even still
I don't think they're together. I think that was another girl he was with.
Yeah, like, so he might, you know.
She already turned him out.
Yeah,
though.
about to say he's staying. He got bleach on him. Once you get that on you, it's hard to get off. It's hard to get out. It's like somebody pass you a woolie and you think it's a blunt.
Yeah.
Pass you that bad blunt, that shit could take years or ever.
Yeah, you can go back to smoking weed, but you still got woolly in your mind.
It's still woolly in your pores.
Pause.
But at the end of the day, you need to stop embarrassing your family like this, because I know as a father, Michael Jordan loves his son. But Murder made a good point. Who the fuck Michael Jordan gonna leave $3.5 billion with? He got $3.5 billion. God forbid, you know, anything happened to Mike, but you can't leave it with him?
Yeah.
You can't leave $100 million.
Do that with the retros on. The nigga had the retros on.
The retros on? He fucking the brand up, babe. This is a really great question, because I'm just thinking as a father, what do you do? Do you cut him off? Because then he might go on a downward spiral.
Really crazy.
Yeah, he go on the downward spiral and won't stop sniffing cocaine. Because a lot of people that I'm cool with that sniff cocaine, they're functional. They don't think it's a problem. It's a Newport. They can sniff it and go on about their day. And sometimes they acting cocaine-ish and don't realize it. And you have to tell them, yo, you know, I'm not going to.
Coke vibes.
Yeah, because I'm not going to say names, but Well, my thing is this murder. When I ever get together at my house, I don't do cocaine, Molly, eat none of that. I smoke my weed. That's all I do. But I keep a little bit of everything for everybody, just in case. just in case that's what you into. As long as you know how to control yourself, you know, you go in my bathroom, 800 tissues in the garbage can, little boiled up tissues. I'm like, I don't know how it works. I guess they stick a little, I don't know, murder. You know, them shits be in the bathroom. I'm like, yo, they gotta take their garbage with them. Yeah, the edge shit is crazy. I'm like, yo, they don't even consider cleaning up what they after they so. And you know, I would get together and it'll be 4:35 in the morning. Everybody, I'm like, so we gonna wind down now. If you're gonna spend the night. They talk about, you don't want to go to Six Flags? Nah, I don't. It's 6:30. I don't want to go to Six Flags, yo. Yeah, they not Six Flags after being up. No, so nobody want to go to Six Flags. No, nobody wants to go to Six Flags. We've been up since yesterday. No, this is what I'm talking about when you cannot control your habit. Learn it when weed smokers are with cocaine addicts. Weed smokers smoke and want to relax. Cocaine addicts are up and they fall asleep by chance, whenever they could.
And you know another thing I'm starting to recognize though, for real. I think Marcus Jordan need a black girlfriend. He need a black girlfriend. This type of stuff don't happen with a black girlfriend. I think niggas gotta go back to black girls. I'm just
if it don't turn them on, what you want them to do, murder?
I don't know.
Where's his mother? We gotta start putting shit on Mike. Where's his mother at?
Yeah, where's his mother at?
She got that $230 million. We ain't seen her since. Motherfucker, and no disrespect to his mother or Michael Jordan's former wife, but that's another thing I didn't like with that divorce, being that we brought it up, is that she put an investigator on Michael Jordan 10 days into the marriage. Come on, you know, dear, come on. You know what I tell, Murder, you're married, live a different lifestyle. But you know what I tell females that I deal with?
What do you tell them?
If I'm up more than that,
yeah,
you're going to get lied to a couple times. Why'd you lie to me? Yo, I can afford a couple lies. You want to hear the truth? The truth going to hurt more than the lie.
How many lies you give yourself?
Per year?
That's
Annually?
Question.
Yeah. That's
Per
a good
month.
question.
Yo, because you know why? I try to keep it real, and they can't handle it.
They said they wanted the truth.
Let me tell you something about cheating. I seen Patrice O'Neal say this wrong favor. Cheating is when you got to leave your house to find happiness somewhere else. Cheating's for her. It isn't for you. I'm going to make sure I'm happy because I'm not happy here. So then,
Who said that?
Patrice O'Neal, man. God bless his day. Yeah, that was a great point. I like that point. Cheating isn't for me, it's for you. But lies per year, I try not to lie. This is what happens. I tell girls straight up and down, I'm gonna fuck other girls. We already had this
So at that point, it's not a lie.
Yeah, but then you know what they do? They'll sit there and say, well, the deal was she wasn't supposed to be your girlfriend either. She's not my girlfriend. It seems like it. It's not my problem what it seems like. I told you this from, all right, forget it. Now you're watching the girl page that I told you I'm boning. Mm-hmm. You like, you with her and all this. I'm like, I wasn't with her. So that's the lie I'm talking about. And I probably might have been. But it ain't my girl. And we agreed, as long as you're not my girl, it's not a problem. Maybe you need a black girl. I don't know. His mother definitely need to step in. I would say that.
What you think, Shug? Spending the money is better than the cocaine.
Black bitches just want to go, daddy, take me shopping.
They call you daddy these days? Daddy mean you spending.
Oh, he spends.
Yeah, daddy mean you spending.
Yes, you are. Say hello.
You just went viral.
Say hello.
You just went viral.
Yeah. A little close up. now it's time for you to speak your truth.
They said you paused the biggest.
You know, we had a conversation about you the other day, maybe 2 days ago. Is that you old enough to be called Unc? I know you ain't like all that.
Yeah.
You is Unc.
He paused. He like daddy better than Unc.
He like daddy better than Unc.
Yes. They said if you over 27, Jahmyr Gibbs said if you're over 27, you're considered Unc.
They don't call me Unc, right? He might slip up.
I know some people called you Unc, man.
I'm not like that Unc with a
No, you're not.
No, you
That doesn't.
like an Unc.
No, that's. You don't have to look like an Unc to be called Unc.
Nah, that's some Unc people out
I don't think you can choose.
That's crazy.
You can choose. Unc out there.
I mean, yeah.
Uncs with a bucket hat to the side.
Yeah.
Niggas wear all purple with purple sneakers.
Yeah. Unc do stupid shit like.
But you're old enough to be an Unc.
Yes, that's the moral of the story.
Yeah.
Well, real quick, because y'all just had a lot of different points. One, that's a whole nother discussion. I don't think black women just want you to spend money. It depends who you talk to. It depends.
You got that chicken like them niggas got like Mike's son. If I was Mike's son,
I mean-
listen, ain't no TV, right? Look, listen, only thing you could do is trick and buy pussy all day. Like, that's all with the money. That's all. Like I said, retro, like,
But
I don't want cocaine. Like,
but for some people, if that's all they have to offer, if they don't got no person, nothing else, and that's what they're offering,
See,
that's between them.
let me tell you something, and not to cut you off, so I want you to finish
Yeah.
what you're saying. See, Stat comes from money, and now she getting her own money. So she ain't never need a nigga for no money, and now she caked up, she getting bread. So it sounds good for you.
Yeah.
The struggling.
We did.
What?
where's the niggas with the money? I don't need the money.
Because Stat getting
I
money.
mean, it's not that it's not nice. I think people like things, but I don't think to say
But
that's what
Stat,
we want.
your
Yes.
rent ain't gonna be. You ain't gonna need no money next month for your rent. And you out here buying me Tom Ford and all this and Hermes.
Hermes.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? What I'm trying to tell you is this. She got me that because I throw her money every once in a while because I don't want the headache. That's how it goes sometimes. The thing about it with Shook Point is murder because you ain't been in the field in a minute.
Nothing's free.
The thing about it is, and I taught him this at a young age, I don't know if he still carries it out. You're going to spend money on dinner, movies, Ubers, whatever, and you still might not fuck. You go to dinner on your own. And you go with your friends, and we could get what I need to get out the way now. Because
Sister going to a strip club throwing $1,000, you could just get a little hand job for a little $750 and all that. It was going away regardless. You could go to the strip club and get no pussy after that to get an ass up. I'm telling you, that long car ride, driving, complaining.
Or you can, go on dates, work towards something. I don't know. Schroder, That's what I was talking about the last episode. We're focusing 2025 on healing, which is something that Marcus Jordan needs to do as well. Marcus Jordan needs to work on that as well because clearly we're seeing a lot of problems that he shouldn't be dealing with. That's all I'm going to say. All right.
And listen, let me not to cut you off neither, Stat. Nothing's wrong with dating. I actually, to me personally, I'd go on dates a lot more now that I'm older than when I was young because I was impatient. Now, and it's a different time, like bitches are savages. They want to fuck you before you fuck them. At least me. That, I don't know what's going on with me. I tell young bitch, I fuck your life up. This is not what you really want. But what I was going to say for you is that, not saying you ain't been on dates all your life. And I know you're adjusting to it. You're a celebrity. It is a a fucking treat to take you on a date, and you think they not gonna go brag about it? Yeah, nigga, Stat was in I had Stat in the joint. Yeah, yes,
He did say that.
Yo, you know,
Trying to get Stat out the house.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yo, who that? He says, "Fuck, it's what it is, Stat."
You know Cam.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know her?
That be with them.
Yeah. No, I was like, came to see me last week. I sent the jet for her and all that. Yo, you gotta realize you're somebody now. So.
But that's tricky. Jack on that women killing him for that cash 50,000. That's tricky, my nigga. You want that ass?
Yes, you are an hunk. Yeah.
But yes, Stat. So nigga gonna take you a few places, and that's why, you know, when I sit there and, you know, I may do social media videos and promote Stat as the lovely young black lady that she is, and show that we got the cars, we got the houses, we got the money. Talk about me and Murder and Stat for that case. Don't come with honey buns and cherry pies, nigga. I'm cool with that. Do not give her a bag of cherry pies. Honey bun. I like that, me personally. That's why I put it out there. If you come correct, pause.
That's a fact. But this is also why people are scared. Because, you know, so I don't know. Try your best, y'all.
Let me ask you this, Stat. Last thing, because I know we got more. Would you date a garbage man?
We're going to go to break. When we return, we will discuss Cooper Kupp. Don't go anywhere.
Stat, you wouldn't date a garbage man doing the honest days living?
She called this thing about toxic. 4 years and counting. Got you feeling like an option. Maybe I'm my own problem, babe. She tired of hearing I don't know. What's stubborn in me won't fall. Dealing with this thing called trust. But she really thinking about it. She wanna be free. Why am I in this woman way free?
Welcome back. Now let's get into our underdog picks of the day. So today the Spurs will play the Hawks. Underdog has Wemby at 24 points. Do you have him higher or lower, Mase?
Hi, this is Wemby.
Hi.
Hey, De'Aaron Fox is at 22.5 points. Do you have him higher or lower, Cam?
Hi. Coming to make a statement.
Hi.
Okay, and then Trae Young is at 27.5 points. Do you have him higher or lower, Mase?
Hi.
I definitely think Hyatt Trae is really upset that he didn't make the All-Star game, and he's been really vocal about not making the All-Star game. So I think the rest of the season is kill mode for Trae, so I'm definitely going to go higher.
Thanks. Okay, if you guys like these picks, remember you always get a free pick if you're not already on Underdog, so make sure to support the show, sign up now, and you can make your picks too. I'm going to switch to football real quick. So Cooper Kupp says the Rams informed him they are seeking to trade him immediately. He then tweeted, I was informed that the team will be seeking a trade immediately and will be working with me and my family to find the right place to continue competing for championships. I don't agree with this decision and always believe it was going to begin and end in LA. Still, if there's one thing that I have learned over the years, there are so many things that are out of your control, but it is how you respond to these things that will make you look back on and remember. What do you think of the way this was handled, Cam?
Cooper Kupp is injured a lot, and it's not. And first of all, before I get to the real point, that's classy of the Rams to even do that, because we see what's going on. Niggas getting traded in the middle of the night. They actually, we talked about yesterday, that was the most disrespectful shit to take a nigga name tag.
Yeah.
Off the fucking locker.
While he's talking.
Mid-interview. Yeah. So I think that at least they're giving him a heads up, talking with him, seeing what's the best relocation for his family. I think that's very honorable of the organization, the Rams. But it's no secret. The nigga get hurt a lot. And that Puka nigga. I said that. I said he's the new number one. During the season, I said that nigga nice. Then Michael Irvin, of course, he's like, yeah, he's nice. And week after week after week after week, he was producing. When Cooper Kupp wasn't there, he was producing. When Cooper Kupp was there, he was producing. To me, I wouldn't get rid of Kupp because with a 1A and a 1B, because I just think that he wasn't all the way healthy this year, talking about Kupp. I think he tried to rush back to help the Rams get to where they want to get. You got a full off season. And with those two, it's going to be hard to cheat if you're in the backfield. Now, I wouldn't get rid of him personally. But if it's a money thing, I don't really know the contract situation and what's going on with the cap, so on and so forth. But I would not get rid of Cooper Kupp because he's really, really good when he's not hurt. But he's been hurt a lot year after year. He's been hurt. So I understand what the Rams are doing, and now they got a new number one, but I thought he's been number one all season. But hopefully he'll land somewhere good. What I would say is don't put him in the division or the conference because he's going to come back with a vengeance if he has to play y'all again, talking about the Rams. But I think that is classy on what the Rams did.
Yeah, I think because of even the yards he had with being hurt, over 700 yards. He was averaging 10 yards per touch or every time he received the ball. And I think when it comes down to something like this, is a reminder that you can't get comfortable in LA. This is the same thing we're talking about in basketball. That is not one of those cities where you can just you could be in and out when it comes to basketball or in and out when it comes to football or anything, baseball, because it's one of the highest markets. You have to perform at the highest level in the highest market. And I think a lot of people that's why there's the dream to play in LA, whether it's football, basketball, hockey, or anything else, because the atmosphere is so rewarding and celebratory and make your name bigger if you could do it in this kind of market. And they could switch him to number 2, but sometimes we talked about this before, Killa, that it's hard for some people that once they was 1 to be switched to 2 in the same organization. Like it was almost like putting AI or trying to bring AI off the bench. It just looks weird. It's like we can't bring AI off the bench. And the same thing happened with AB and Terrell Owens, just different people that could have played more, but where did you place them on this team? And when it's somebody that's been celebrated so highly as Cooper Kupp in LA, it's hard to just put him at the number 2 when he's used to being number 1.
Okay. And then All-Pro edge rusher Myles Garrett has requested a trade from the Browns after 8 seasons. He posted a statement acknowledging his admiration for Cleveland, but emphasized his desire to win a Super Bowl. So, Mase, what do you think of this request? And if you were in his shoes, would you do the same thing?
Request a trade?
Mm-hmm. To basically go get a ring.
I'm not sure how to feel about this because that's not really my team. Maybe Cam could tell us more about
That's not my team.
He's in Ohio.
It ain't my part of Ohio.
Oh, yeah, I forgot. It's orange.
The city I'm from is red. The Bengals is my professional team, but I'm actually from Columbus.
Yeah, I don't know much about the Ohio teams other than Ohio State.
I think me personally, if anybody deserves a chance at a championship, is Myles Garrett. All defensive player of the year, always all defense, Pro Bowl. Was he out there this year for the Pro Bowl?
I didn't see him, but let me double check.
Yeah, that nigga's nice. The nigga be jumping over niggas, pause. Like, on you know how big pause that nigga is to be leaping over and tackling niggas and all that shit on the defensive line? And he comes to work no matter what's going on the offense with the Browns. It don't matter if Deshaun Watson is throwing 100 interceptions, getting hurt. Jameis Winston with the interceptions. Deshaun Watson injured. Baker Mayfield. He comes to work year after year after year and produces year after year after year. And it ain't his fault he don't play offense. So if anybody you shouldn't be mad at requesting a trade, I don't think it should be Myles Garrett, because what else do you want him to do? He's losing years of age. His football career's probably got more days behind it than it is in front of it. And he wants to compete for a championship, and you know that's not going to happen in Cleveland. So if anybody, to me, in the NFL that you may be like, oh, he crying, he don't want to be a... Now, give that man a shot, bro, because he comes, and he comes consistently game after game after game, practice after practice, and it isn't like he's just there. He's competing at the highest level.
Yeah, and I think when just looking at his numbers on ESPN, he's over 14. I mean, it's his 4th consecutive season having more than 14 sacks. And somebody like that is definitely playing to win. But I say this in his defense. At first, I wasn't going to say anything. But when you got a quarterback going through the things that this quarterback is going through with Deshaun Watson and everybody else, it's like, man, if y'all ain't here to win, I'm out of here. So I definitely understand that vibe because that makes sense. If y'all niggas ain't here to win, especially with nowhere near winning, and you know the organization is not doing anything to get us in a better position, I got to be out. I got better things to do with my time.
Yeah, that's actually very well said because I think we haven't really seen much motion that's making him seem like he's getting to anywhere close to where he wants to be.
Like bringing a new wide receiver or a new quarterback or something to let me know we're moving in that direction, and then I could work with you. But if niggas is just going to be in the spas and all that, I'm out of here.
They did bring in a new quarterback. They brought in Amari Cooper as a receiver. They brought in Deshaun Watson. It just didn't work out. And he's like, listen, I know you're trying. You said some shit last month or something to try harder.
Yeah.
So they're trying, but it's not working out. And like I said, he's missing years. More days, like I said, his football careers are short. They're not long left for everybody. And he's already been there however many years, and it's not working out. It doesn't look bright for the future.
Yeah, it doesn't. And then, I mean, I don't know if you guys saw the clips of Jameis Winston at Super Bowl actually being a correspondent for Fox. He's cutting up, asking people different questions, messing with Travis Kelce. So I think everything's just all over the place. So I understand.
I think Jameis Winston is actually a good talker. He actually talks good in the motivational speeches before the game. Maybe he's out. He said, how much y'all got for this gig right here? Maybe I'll do this gig right here. Possibly.
I was thinking the same thing. He will be better as an analyst.
Yeah. Listen, as good as Tony Romo was, and I think he's a great regular season quarterback, I like him as an analyst better. Yeah. I love when I watch football and Tony Romo's announcing. It's almost like having a cheat code with you because when he tells you what's about to happen, for the few years he's been up there, I would say with the games that I watch, 85% of what he says about that. I'd be a few things that he's like, oh, I didn't expect that. About 80 to 85% of he tells you it's going to happen before the play, it actually happens. Tom Brady, he's getting 30 seconds. Tom Brady's getting more announcing than playing.
Wow.
Right now. $37.5 million. He's getting like 30 or 32 when he's playing his last couple years.
Who do you think does a better job, Tom Brady or
I think
Romo? Tony Romo.
I think that Tony Romo is better than Tom Brady. To me, Tom Brady is his first year that just passed. He's learning. He's still. I heard different tones, different pitches. He's probably trying to figure it out. Right. Where Tony Romo came in being a natural, because Tony Romo's more fun. Pause like, okay, oh guys, you don't see this.
Yeah, they're slant. They're going under the defense.
Yeah, oh God, and then he joins you like, yo, I haven't seen this in 2 years. He makes it fun to watch, and then when he's right, it's even better as well.
Okay, well, that is all the time that we have for
Thank
today.
you again, Stat, for the gifts, man. I appreciate it.
It's birthday all week, so you guys
Where the bitches went?
all week. They here.
All right.
Bet. That's why I throw you the ones. You gonna have fun.
Hold on.
It's a theme.
Hold on 1 second. 1 second. Sorry. They still here?
Yeah, I think so.
Get ready. Y'all know we get ready right now. All right. It's going to be a good morning, y'all. Horsepower, nigga.
Thank y'all for watching. Make sure y'all go get that. And as always, it is what it is.
What you want, nigga? Everything, nigga, super size. 2 Big Macs, like when they doing them 2 for $5.